What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, we have to talk. We gotta talk, boxing fans, right? So now people are berating Shakur Stevenson and attacking him on social media for saying that he would beat Manny Pacquiao in his prime, right? He said he would beat Manny Pacquiao in his prime, and he is getting attacked like to the heavens. And my question is, what do y'all expect a fighter to say? A fighter is supposed to say that he would get beat? Like by other, like I don't care even if they're legendary fighters. They're supposed to say they're gonna beat them, dog. It don't matter what you think they're supposed to say, what you want them to say. It don't matter if you want them to just be respectful and say, I would get beat and smashed. They're not gonna do that. The warrior spirit in them won't allow them to say that at all, for real. Honestly, right? And I remember when Anthony Joshua was saying Mike Tyson would kill him and demolish him and all that, right? And I'm not trying to clown Anthony Joshua, but look how the confidence has diminished in Anthony Joshua. Some may say that, you know, it's due to just the hard fights that he had against Alexander Usyk or whatever. But no, confidence is a thing, and you got to be confident in your mind. It's a mentality. And to me, I'm looking like, nah, don't try to appease these fans talking about Mike Tyson will whoop your ass and all that. No. Say what, no, be the warrior that you are. No, I'm beating everybody. I don't care about none of that. I'm not trying to be respectful to game fans, none of that. I don't care. Ain't nobody worried about that. Say you would dog dude. You would beat him. You ain't even got to say you would dog him. Say you would beat him. You will win. Okay, that's what you're supposed to say. Deontay Wilder and them say that. All these other, like, Floyd Mayweather ain't saying nobody gonna beat him. And people may not have liked him for it, but who trying to be likable? You're a warrior. Okay, but nonetheless, man, Shakur Stevenson is getting attacked. He's getting berated. But I just want to say this. Let me get this straight, y'all. It was okay for Shakur Stevenson to speak his mind and say Lomachenko was robbed in a fight. It was okay for him to say Lomachenko was robbed and, you know, he won that fight and all this and all that. It was fine for him to say that, right? But when he speaks his mind and says that he believes he would beat Manny Pacquiao, he's all type of clowns, all type of son of a bitches, and all type of pieces of shit. Everything else, bro, we got a problem, dog. We got a problem. That is crazy to me. You see, but I'm going to be real with you. Shakur Stevenson, he getting that wake-up call. He's getting that Negro wake-up call. You see, this is what happens when eating those butter biscuits goes wrong. When eating the butter biscuits goes wrong. Okay, y'all know what butter biscuits I'm talking about. The I want a pat on the head from non-black communities butter biscuits. Shakur Stevenson chomped them butter biscuits down with no water. Didn't have nothing to drink. He chomped them down immediately. He chomped them butter biscuits down, ran to the butter biscuits and gobbled them down. I'm talking about the Popeyes butter biscuits. Some stuff you need water for. He didn't need no water. He just chomped them all down immediately because he was trying to gain approval from the non-black fan bases. He wanted them to give him a hug and he wanted them to be endearing to him. And he knew that getting in that ring, saying that Lomachenko was robbed and all of that was going to pull on their heartstrings and make them just all fall in love with him overnight. Because that same fan base, they didn't fuck with Shakur Stevenson. A lot of them non-black fan bases, they was calling him a born fighter, calling him a pillow puncher, calling him just, they said they would go to sleep during his fights and how he's not exciting, he's not the future. They was clowning him out. And I've seen it in the recent fights he had. Clowning him to the heavens. But as soon as he said that Lomachenko really won the fight, as soon as he was clowning Devin Haney and all that, that's when they started running to him and, oh my God, we love Shakur. All that silly shit they started doing when he clowned out Devin Haney. Because he wanted them to say that their savior, their Lord and Savior, Lomachenko won the fight. And when he did that, oh, now they love him. Now they love him to the heavens above. You know, Shakur tried to act like Lomachenko was so wronged. And he tried to rescue Lomachenko from the turmoil and come lay coverage for him. And now those same fans who were kissing his feet, kissing Shakur's feet, and singing his praises for defending Lomachenko, and for defending Lomachenko and saying he was robbed, them same fans are now berating him and insulting him to the heavens, right? You see how that work? You see how that work. Now you seeing they really don't rock with you like that. They really don't rock with you like that. They were just rocking with you. Now they over the night, they talking about Shakur is the future. When they was clowning him out before, they was not fans of him. They hated dude. They hated his style and all of that. But as long as you try to lay coverage for Lomachenko and them, the Lord and Savior, Loma Christ, oh my God. Now we love you, Shakur. We love you. And then when you say you would beat another one of the people that they love to the heavens, Manny Pacquiao, now you ain't shit. Now you ain't nothing but one of those arrogant black fighters. Now you they talking about his gap teeth, calling him a big mouth black fighter, saying stuff like these black fighters think they're better than I saw tweets saying these black fighters think they're better than what they actually are. These black fighters always talking nonsense. They think they're the best in the sport. People calling Shakur Stevenson ghetto. People calling him people even calling him a homosexual, all type of crazy stuff, right? And I'm like, you see that? Some of these outside of the homosexual stuff in the gap teeth, a lot of them comments got racial undertones, racist, all type of racist terminology and all that type of stuff, all within those insults. You know, and they'll tell you it's not about race in boxing, but you see how they talking about him, calling him ghetto and all this and all that. And they wasn't saying it before when he was trying to lay coverage for Lomachenko. Now he's seeing how they really feel, calling them all these ignorant, these arrogant black fighters, calling him a big mouth black fighter. And it's so interesting, man. When I see Clarissa Shields, they coming at Clarissa all type of crazy, coming at Shakur crazy, because he said he responded like a fighter, he would beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what's crazy? If Shakur would have said he would have beaten Floyd Mayweather, hardly any of these same people trashing Shakur now, hardly any of them would be trashing Shakur if he said he would beat Floyd Mayweather. It wouldn't be this uproar and this outrage like that. Not like that, but because they love Manny Pacquiao to the heavens, he's seeing what a lot of them other non-black communities be, the non-black fan bases, how they be really feeling about him. Not all non-black people. I'm not saying that. Not all non-black people. But it's a certain segment of non-black population who hate the style that Shakur Stevenson fights with. They think it's trash. They think it's boring to watch. All of that. But then they try to act like they loved him. And they were embracing him and showering him with love. And, oh, we got you to be Shakur. We got you to be Devin. We know you would beat Devin, man. We know you one of the best. All that, man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Them same people talking about, they hate that same non-black fan bases. They hate Devin so much, they got Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney. I promise you, I put money on it. Devin fucking Ryan up. He's fucking Ryan up. I bet you if Ryan got up in there with Lomachenko, he getting stopped. Ryan would have got stopped. We'll see what Derek James and them can do with him and mold him and help him up. But you see what I'm saying? They must really hate Devin because he beat their Lord and Savior, right? But see, Shakur also said something about one of the other extremely beloved fighters within a lot of them communities he's trying to gain approval from. He said something about Manny Pacquiao, and now he's getting his Negro wake-up call. That Puerto Rican ancestry don't save you from their racist banter, brother. You know, your father may be Puerto Rican, you know, but it don't save you from that racist banter, dog. You know, because Shakur's father Puerto Rican, his mom black or whatever, and now they just trying to give him the Puerto Rican blanket because, you know, Shakur getting a lot of steam right now. I noticed that. I'm not, you know, I've noticed it. They trying to give him the Puerto Rican blanket because he gaining steam and all that type of stuff now. And Shakur, again, I know he's half Puerto Rican, but I don't see, Shakur ain't, I guarantee you, Shakur don't identify with nothing in Puerto Rico. I bet you. But anyway, whatever, right? But Shakur getting that Negro wake-up call. Chomping down them butter biscuits, trying to gain approval from their fan base, trying to get them to like you and say, we love you, Shakur. Now they saying F you. All right? It's just crazy to me, man. It's crazy. Them same fans that was trashing him out, that was kissing his feet when he said Lomachenko got robbed. He won that fight. He won that. All that, now the tide is turned. And ironically, him saying that Lomachenko got robbed and he won that fight, pushed him back in the contender rankings. So where Lomachenko is right, the top contender, number one contender, still after a loss against Devin Haney, he's still the number one contender for them belts. And not Shakur Stevenson. So you see how that work out? You out here flying the flag for Lomachenko, caping for Lomachenko, so crazy. Listen, and Shakur's an astute, he has astute boxing knowledge. Him saying that, I wouldn't have been mad if he said he thought Lomachenko won. But the way he made it seem like Loma got robbed, like it was just a robbery all across the board, that's crazy. He know that fight could have went either way, and he knew it that night. He saw that, but he saw an opportunity to gain fan leverage, to gain leverage with the fans because he's an adversary, a potential adversary for Devin Haney. He wanted to gain the support from those fans, and he knew getting in the ring and saying that Lomachenko got robbed and he won would gain him a lot of accolades, a lot of pats on the back, rubs on the head, and a lot of attaboys. And he went and fell for the bait and took the bait and ate them butter biscuits, and now it's backfiring on him. Now Shakur, see what happens when eating them butter biscuits goes wrong, okay? Don't be trying to be, cut it out now. Cut it out, dog. You know that wasn't no robbery. You know that fight was way too close to be a robbery. A robbery is Tim Bradley versus Manny Pacquiao. A robbery was Pernell Whitaker versus Julio Cesar Chavez. A robbery was Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. A robbery was what we saw Rolly Romero get against Ismael Barroso. That was a robbery. Okay? This what we just saw, that wasn't no damn robbery. Knock it off. Knock it off. But Shakur took that bait, and now he's seeing what they think about him. They calling him gay, a loudmouth black fighter, even though they tried to claim Puerto Rican heritage before. Now he see what they think about him. Peace.